Suru, and this is how I recite. You see, pushing buttons and pissing people off is a gimmick. I'm the pusher person who puts it all out and just spit it. Like puking pebbles of food that you sip is my lyric. Who can't handle the real? Stay eaty and get the broomstick. Ask Peter Piper who poisoned the ether and made him pee sick. So today I gotta move like I'm about to initiate a different mental groove to overcome hate. Had a meeting with the future and I now late. So hello, it's nice to meet you, but life ain't great. Just like the last slice of pizza, yeah, she just ate. And Jim saw his wife with the skeets, or at least her arch vertebrae. So here we go digging deep for that last bit of fate. Because talk is still cheap and money is measured in weight. Morals are jewelry quality and the value is simply fake. Everybody trying the lottery to probably be like Bill Gates because the world looks differently behind the bills we reciprocate. If you don't believe me, just ask the kid with the shiny face, the one you refused to bless up at the bus stop when you pumped your brakes. Customer flash a mugshot because his presence made you irate. Imagine that's what you're teaching and surprised in the rise of the crime rate. So in the streets, there are a bunch of sideways niggas like minus, constantly depleting your substance, holding you down like vaginas. They're only good for busting, you can trust them to skin out. Plus, when your chips are down, they ain't around as if you bit the dust. The only thing that they're clinging to are the sterling yen and the us. And there goes a princess who is fooled by his magical pixie dust, hoping that with him she won't lose in this game of love and trust. I'll use my heart and strum the blues for her as if it'll mend her crust. For she will never see the light of day, chivalry is presently frivolous. Because even mommy said you need a man that regularly wears a tux. It don't matter how we got it as long as you stay nicked and tucked. Let them bitches keep hating and cover that black eye with blush. They got the thing, you got the ring and the mansion with the Porsche. Still every day questioning yourself, searching for your faults. But it's really just a fling, that's why you're constantly fuss. Until you're left alone and bleeding wounds begin to pus. So I'm chasing the finer things in life because even finances have a price. Before I rise, this flesh must die to instill a firm stance in the war like Christ. Time like tide will tell the tales of truancy, they exercise this device. Stereotypes are too bordered and I set boundaries. My poetry is how we splice. You see, men are hairs and joint hairs, but most are plagued by lustful lice. Feasting on their integrity, eventually they lose out in the lust for life. Leaving scattered seeds to grow wild and free just like you rolled your dice. Creating a tainted being is now in his gene, that's how you wean the Bryce. And homosexuality is definitely not for me like cream liqueur or pice. You see, that makes me sick to my stomach no matter how much it's diluted with ice. And besides, how were you born if your mommy didn't find cocky nice? Never mind, because the fact is, the world we live is manipulated by science. Money, murder, madness is a summary of man's existence. Religious is now a closet for skeletons since the flesh is too busy doing penance. When to stand on the real is easier than lying like you lost your balance. So, to the truth and the love of God is where I pledge my allegiance. That's why pushing buttons and pissing people off is a gimmick. I'm the pusher person who puts it all out and just spit it. Like puke peppers of food that you sip is my lyric. Who can't handle the real? Stay eaty and get the broomstick. Just ask Peter Piper who poisoned the ether and made him pee sick. Saru!